Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all the core gamers out there. CAJman777 here, welcoming you to the finale of Metroid Prime. Before we get started, quick shout out to Jazzy Floof once again for continuing to support our Patreon. Jazzy, keep doing what you're doing, man. Your support really helps our channel, no doubt. But without that further ado, it's time to walk in. But before I walk into the impact crater, I should mention that last time we whooped Meta Ridley. Oh yeah, so Meta Ridley's like fallen somewhere down there. But let's head right into the impact crater and finish up this game. The impact crater. Right here is a save station, and you better believe right now I'm actually going to save the game. With 100% items, we're going to save. So, let us start. All doors in this area will be plasma. This down here, however, is more intense phazon radiation. You will still be infected by it. What did it just say? It said, mutagenic qualities at least 86% greater than phazon. Unshielded bioflorins below index level P will suffer fatality within mere moments. We're going to scan these little guys, because these right here are new creatures. These are Lumagex, phazon-charged reptiles, natives of Talent 4. The Lumagex travel in swarms to increase their odds of survival. They absorb and radiate phazon energy, making them all a threat. However, you can get quite a few missiles from these guys, but I am going to jump all the way across very quickly so I don't take any damage from the phazon radiation, because this next room right here, new enemies. These are fission Metroids. Metroid with the ability to split into two forms. A fission Metroid is a mutant capable of splitting into two. This split endows the new creatures with invulnerability to most weaponry. This effect is unstable, resulting in weakness to a type of weapon fire. The vulnerability appears to be random due to the chaotic nature of the mutation. So essentially, these Metroids are super tough. They split, and much like other Metroids, they are weak to only one beam at, much like the Phazon Pirates from earlier in the game, they're weak to one beam at a time. If you get sucked on by the Metroids, power bombs also kill Metroids. If you get sucked on by the Metroids, you can drop a power bomb to instantly kill it, or you can do something else. But those Metroids will infinitely respawn, so what you have to do is quickly, and I mean quickly, gotta quickly move about this room. There are a lot of Metroids here. They will endlessly respawn. They will endlessly chase you down. There is a missile recharge at the very top of this room. I will be using it. And I just got hit and fell into the mutagenic phazon. We don't want to be doing that. Stop it! Freaking things are persistent as all hell. That's why I have the power bombs. You really need them for this fight, so. Well, not just this fight, this area, the impact crater. Screw you, Metroid. Screw you. I'm not dealing with these. I literally drop endless power bombs on these things. No joke. I will drop endless power bombs. However, I will be running out soon enough. But right inside here, this is going to be our missile recharge. We will need this. You'll see why. We got a very fun fight coming up. The final boss is absolutely amazing. The music is amazing. In fact, where is my remote? I actually kind of want to turn up the TV so I can hear it myself a little bit. And I apologize if it's a little loud then, but I'll turn it down just a little bit so I can hear it, because I love hearing the final boss music when I fight the final boss. For you guys, it's going to stay the same volume, but for me, it's not. Okay, come on, boys. Ha! Get bombed! Not dealing with it. Sorry. Not allowed. As you get higher and higher up this room, the Metroids just get more and more aggressive and annoying. They also spawn way more. And he knocked me down to the bottom because he just ran into me. The good news is only 2 can spawn at a time. As far as I remember, only 2 can spawn at a time, but... Are you kidding me? As soon as they touch you... Okay, yes. 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 Okay. I made it. I made it. I made it. Thank God. I hate this room. Yeah, it's not over yet. You still got a spider ball to go through. Still got a small spider ball track section to go through. It's really cool, though, the way they have this. I will admit, the way they have this final area set up is very cool. But if I turn around, can't really scan the spider ball track. Not here, at least, because you already have it. But right here. Here we go. Meat! Well, after he runs away, and you chase him down, because that's what you have to do for this boss. Meet Metroid Prime! That's right! Metroid Prime, highly evolved Phazon-producing life form. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is the source of Phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Its only its head is truly vulnerable. Other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal. These include ultra frigid breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, and particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed carapace make it lethal in melee combat. Recommended maximum firepower for when engaging this enemy. So, Metroid Prime, starting off the fight. Metroid Prime can only use 2 beams at first. Metroid Prime, only 2 beams that Metroid Prime can use are going to be the Wave and Power Beam. It doesn't matter which order. After you damage Metroid Prime enough and Metroid Prime drops to the 2nd floor, Metroid Prime then gets access to 3 beams. Once again, can be done in any order. And it's the same process, but Metroid Prime is a very fun fight. And if you use some beam combinations... Personally, I want to save for the flamethrower because the flamethrower is the strongest one. What you want to preferably do is get Metroid Prime. So after Metroid Prime does that, switch back to Power Beam because Metroid Prime will switch to Power. Right after that, they all go. Metroid Prime all goes one form. So essentially, in the first phase, Metroid Prime uses Wave and Power once. In the second stage, Metroid Prime uses Wave, Ice, and Power once. In the 4th phase. In the third section, it is Wave, Ice, Power, Plasma once, and then that very last one, it is just all hell. So, preferably you want Metroid Prime, when you fight Metroid Prime, to stay, when it gets later in the fight, you want Metroid Prime to stay in Ice and Plasma forms as much as possible. The reason for this is because Ice and Plasma do the most damage. The problem with Ice Beam is it's just super hard to hit. Now, if you want to see what the Ice combo looks like, boom! Instantly freezes any target it hits. I'm guessing Wave. Also, you want to roll here because there's little platforms and Metroid Prime will run through and turn around. Wave, Wave, Wave. Ah, damn. It's a very fun fight. I love the fight with Metroid Prime to death. Great way to end off the first game. Now you're going to go wave format. Always after Metroid Prime, after you damage Metroid Prime in the starting at the second phase, always go back in the morph ball and go into one of those tunnels. You will not get hit. It is really easy to kind of take care of Metroid Prime in the first few phases. When Metroid Prime starts bringing out the more powerful attacks, that's when it gets crazy. Ow. Ow. That second part shouldn't have hit me, but it did. Now we're going to see all 4 beams at least once, starting with Plasma. Alright, this attack right here, this is the grapple that you need to shoot Metroid Prime for. Metroid Prime activates the grapple starting at the 3rd phase. I'm actually going to unleash Flamethrower here, because it does a ton of damage up close to Metroid Prime, and my goal is to do all the damage up close, so... How did I know it was going to be Ice Beam? The beam combinations are super important to use in this fight, by the way. Now, these right here, you want to get rid of these as soon as possible. These come at you and do a lot of damage. If you get hit with one of them, they will crush you. However, this is how Metroid Prime does drop health and ammo pickups throughout the fight. We're going to see Wave next. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Wave. Nope, we're going to see Power, and then Wave. Great. Well, I mean, it gives me an excuse to fire super missiles. Keep in mind, this is also on hard mode. All right, now we're gonna see Wave. Metroid Prime also isn't affected by the electricity that the Wave Beam creates, just because Metroid Prime is just that strong. But hard mode Metroid Prime, ooh, this is a fun fight. You just want to keep jumping around Metroid Prime. Once we get Metroid Prime down to a quarter of their health, Metroid Prime will go back into doing their other form. Yeah, that's a force chase down. Now, Metroid Prime will switch beams at will. You do not know. Metroid Prime can literally switch it at any time. So we're going to start off with Power. It might not stay that way for long, though. That's what you just have to be aware of during this fight. I need to get rid of these things as soon as possible. Now you switch to ice. Without telling me! Got him. What are you switching to? Power again. Okay. Oh, here we go with these again. I see ice. I prefer Metroid Prime to stay in this form, if Metroid Prime can. But I think we're gonna... Yeah. Oh, good, 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 good. That's exactly what I wanted you to switch to. Or you're just gonna charge me. I like seeing Plasma Prime. Burn. Oh, God. Remember I said those things do a lot of damage if you get hit? Yeah, look at my health. This is the Metroid Prime's actually a very difficult fight. Oh, come on. It's not what I wanted you to do. Energy's low. I might actually die here. Am I in a tunnel? Okay. I don't know. Metroid Prime needs to, like... I might actually die here. Ice. Oh, ice to power! Are you kidding? Now you're wave? You're gonna stay wave. Okay, you're gonna stay wave. Oh, now he's plasma again. I need to hit these. No! Oh crap, these will kill me if they touch. Ultra energy, yes, yes, yes. Yes. Yes! Don't move! The freaking missiles, I tell you. Got him. Switch in. Like I said, Metroid Prime's not an easy fight. Plasma. Whoa! I have 23 health. I knew it was coming. I saw it coming. I saw it coming. Oh, man. What, is that the third death in the series? I mean, at least it was the final boss. Like, the final boss is no joke, like I said. I'm just going to try and focus as I do this fight, so I apologize if the commentary is not as good during this fight this time. I want to make sure all my super missiles count. There we go. Ooh, starting with wave this time. Okay. I won't complain about you starting with wave. I wonder if anybody's actually done this fight with, I wonder if anybody's done a no damage run of this fight. Because this fight's tough. Show me the ice beam. Okay. Nope, we're gonna have power beam. Keep in mind, the Space Pirates have technically modified Metroid Prime a little bit. We read that in a log much earlier in the game. My beam's down. That's what happens if you get hit by that, by the way. Your beam goes down. Freeze me? How dare you? Apparently I got hit with my own reflected shot. Yes, that is a thing you can be hit by. What are you starting with? Plasma, alright. Whew. I saw it coming this time, Metroid Prime. I knew it! That was actually a very lucky guess, to be fair. Why do those do so much damage? And why do you get to fire two of them at once? Like, that's not cool. Ice power beam. Okay. The only beam he did not go was ice. Got him. Ah, I shouldn't have got close. That hurt. The one thing I hate about Ice Beam is it's just so slow. Alright, now comes the fun part. Every freaking beam, I want him to, once again, I want Metroid Prime to stay inside Ice and Plasma at all times. Power Beam, Wave Beam. You're gonna switch again. No, looks like we're gonna be starting with Wave. Why did that not do enough damage? I mean, I don't mind Metroid Prime staying in Wave, because Wave Beam homes in, but... Metroid Prime stayed in Wave that entire time. Plasma? You're not going to stay in Plasma, are you? Oh, yes, you are. Oh, nope, switch to Ice. Okay, that's just as good. The reason I like Metroid Prime switching to Ice is because I can freeze Metroid Prime with the combo. And you see how much damage the combo does, so... Power Beam. Okay, I want to shoot. No, I want to shoot those. I got an ultra. Oh, you just switched on me. Okay, but it's ice. So that's good. Wow. So all that damage I just did just got null and voided. Nice. The ice burst really does a ton of damage. But I guess that's why it's such a good combination. Metroid Prime fell. But like I said, it's not over. This is Metroid Prime. Again, what we were just fighting was Metroid Prime in the exosuit. This is a pure essence of Metroid Prime. Scans indicate phase-on energy form. Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from a phase-on fused arm cannon will damage it. It generates pools of phase-on when it attacks, hence how we damage it. Use these to fuel your suit's phase-on weapon system. The entity can also spawn Metroids to assist in battle, rendering itself invisible when it does so. Metroid Prime can essentially render itself invisible, and it does have a power beam, or a power bomb. Metroid Prime essentially can create pools of phase-on and can use whatever it is at the disposal. What you have to do is you have to wait for Metroid Prime to, unfortunately, create a pool of phase-on before you can do anything. So there's the phase-on pool. Now, when it does so, it switches to one of your visors. It can either be X-ray or thermal. But the thing is, it always starts in X-ray, so the trick is, if you stand... Okay, come on, come here. You want to go back and forth out of hyper mode when you can. The reason you want to move back and forth out of hyper mode is it does the most damage possible. Phase-on pool's coming, which means you're going to switch visors. I mean, you can stand in the phase-on pool if you want, but if you go back and forth out of the phase-on pool, you do a little more damage. There is no phase-on beam combination, though, unfortunately. I wish there was. It's just a thing. Metroid Prime will summon Metroids every now and then, but it's not really useful for Metroid Prime to summon Metroids during this fight, because you can just blow them up with a power bomb. This part of the fight's really easy. It's the first phase that's the fun one. Okay, you went back to... Oh, no, you went to normal visor. Sometimes Metroid Prime will create two phase-on pools in a row. That's always a fun time, X-Ray. This is where the Metroids come out. Almost done. We got a long way to go. This fight actually can take a while, especially because we're playing on hard mode. But wait till Metroid Prime 2 on hard mode that we're gonna play on. When we do, because oh my god. There's so many bosses that people hate from Metroid Prime 2. And there's so many bosses that people struggle with, and I still do, even on the hardest difficulty. I really have nothing much more to say about this fight other than this is it. This is what the power bombs are really useful for, though. Like, this fight is why power bombs are so useful, because every time he creates a Phazon pool, he summons Metroids now. Hatcher Metroid. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where is Metroid Prime? There you are. Should be three Phazon pools, I think, left. Maybe four. Maybe four. I want to say 3. Hello? Where? Oh. Freak, where the heck? You just, like, disappeared. I got this fight in the bag. Like, this fight's not the hard one. This fight's not the hard part, so there's no way I'll be dying on this. Phazon pool's gonna be coming. Along with 2 more Metroids. Vision Metroids. And that's it! It was actually 2 Phazon pools. Metroid Prime just ripped off our Phazon suit. Crater collapse imminent. Evacuate immediately. Do you think we're going to be evacuating? Do you think we're going to be evacuating? No. No, we don't. I wish there was an evacuation sequence there, but we've already had one. It'd be cool if we had to, but... Unfortunately, that is not the case. Those GameCube graphics, though. Because keep in mind, I'm not playing the trilogy version. And with that, that is the end of Metroid Prime. It's been a long, arduous journey of 22, 23 episodes, but I had a good time playing this game. I hope you guys really enjoyed me watching. I can't speak, but I hope you guys enjoyed me playing this game. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me playing this game. I hope you guys learned a thing or two about the Metroid Prime series, and if you haven't got into it yet, or if you want to try it for yourself, just think about this Let's Play, because this isn't a 100% walkthrough, and that'll help you guys out quite a bit. So I really got nothing else to say other than we have one more cutscene to watch, but until then, and until that cutscene, this is CAJman777 signing off. Stay safe, everybody. Mission final. Percentage complete 100%. Total time 11 hours 9 minutes. Image gallery 3 unlocked. And there it is, the final cutscene. We are not done. As many people know, this game is a trilogy. So, once again, I want to thank everybody for watching, and I want to give a special thank you to actually, what is it, Project Project Metroid, the Metroid Wikia, for, and what was it? Metroid Recon, for helping with the walkthrough at certain points when I got stuck. And I want to thank you guys for watching, especially you guys. You guys keep giving me the motivation to continue playing this series. But now that that is out of the way, we'll be moving on to a next Let's Play soon. But it won't be yet. So, I'll have more details on that soon. And until then, this is CAJ Man 777 signing off. Stay safe, everybody.